an iconic figure in the civil rights movement. He was with us in February 2003 when millions of people took to the streets to march against that illegal Iraq war. And let's face it, we're now picking up the bill. The poor people of this country are picking up the bill for a war that they didn't want, didn't need, and the country has been paying for ever since. Give it up for the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Say, save the workers. Save the workers. Save the families. Save the workers. Save the families. Save the workers. Save the families. Forward ever. Backwards never. Forward ever. Backwards never. Save the workers. Save the families. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Let me hear you scream. I'm delighted to be back with you again today in this struggle for social justice here and around the world. We've been together on many occasions, walking down the same street with Archbishop Huddleston and Oliver Tambo and Bishop Tutu saying, "Free South Africa," and we were right. We marched here February 15, 2003, saying the Iraq War was a war of choice and unnecessary. We were right. In that war, we've lost lives and money and honor. Those who protested the war are now being asked to pay for the war. This is a day of reckoning. You combine paying for weapons that have no use in today's world. You combine fighting a war that's unnecessary, the rich going offshore and not paying taxes, and the banker exploitation and unfair trade policies. It equals an economic crisis. This is a time to invest our way out and not to cut our way out. If you're in a hole, you need a rope and not a shovel. It's time for people around the world to fight back. As we had a national day of protest to stop the war, there must be a national, international day of protest for jobs and justice around the world. When we march, we win. This is the time to fight back. I've been a part of 3 rallies in the last few days. One was to stop police race profiling, driven by a kind of panic. And then another focus on responsible lending. The same banks that drove us in this hole, we bailed those banks out without link to lending and the reinvestment. So far, the banksters who drove us in the hole have paid no price for their behavior. What we see today is the end result of reckless spending and deficit spending and misappropriated priorities. This is the time to invest in building affordable housing, save our houses, a time to invest in education, a time to invest in infrastructure and roads and bridges and sewers. Put the bouquet back to work. 500,000 jobs lost. 500,000 could not make their house payment, could not keep their child in school, could not pay for their car, could not engage in meaningful recreation. But let me submit to you that this is a kind of ham and egg justice. They say it's even. You know, for those who don't come to rural areas, you smell ham and egg together, it kind of blends. But whenever there's a vote, the hog always votes against the ham and egg sandwich, and the chicken doesn't mind. The hog is total sacrifice. The hen is just a dropping and moving on. Some people tonight will not lose their job. They'll get bonuses. Some tonight will not lose their jobs. They will not lose their second house. They'll keep their playground. We, the working people, must fight to build our economies bottom up, not top down. Jobs and justice now. Educate our children now. Stop the violence now. Stop the war now. Invest in people now. Invest in healthcare now. Invest in healthcare now. Keep hope alive. Save our jobs now. Save our jobs now. Reinvest now. Save the jobs now. March now. Hope now. Change now. God bless you.